Hi guys, welcome back. Oh, that's annoying. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be following Madison Beer's Vogue tutorial. I'm going to be using some of the products she uses in the video that I had already owned, but I've not bought any of the stuff that I didn't own. And for that kind of stuff, I've tried to keep it kind of budget friendly so that you can see items if you don't want to pay loads and loads of money for the things she had, kind of thing. So we're just working with what we've got. I have seen quite a few people do this. I saw Soph Does Life. Is she called Soph Does Life now? Soph Does Life? Soph Does Nails? I saw Soph do this. I haven't actually watched her video, any of the other videos of people doing them. I've only watched Madison's actual Vogue tutorial, and I've only watched that once. So this is going to be fun. We will do this and see if we look anything like Madison Beer at the end, and see if we like the makeup. From what I saw on the thumbnail, she likes a lot of blush, and I do like a lot of blush, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what we're going to do. I have already done my skincare because I don't have any of the skincare that she has. My skincare is pretty basic. I just washed my face with the Pure Clay Loreal Glow Scrub. It's a bit dirty because it lives in my bathroom. And I've been loving using this Fall Free Beauty Cloud Bank Milk Cleanser. Both of these are very affordable. I then went in with the Good Mood Gel Moisturiser like I did in my last video. And then I used the Brightening Youth Glow Charlotte Tilbury thing. Oh, she has a headband. I have that headband. I don't have that specific headband. How does she look nice in it? I have this one. This pink one, which she's just taken off. But it doesn't look cute like hers does. I want hers. Hers is a cute little look. I don't want that anymore.
First step of my makeup routine, which this is a very, very new thing I've initiated with my makeup. I've not always done this, and I'm obsessed with it. I used to have really out of control eyebrows. So I started waxing them, and I immediately made them way too thin for my own good, and then I started letting them grow out because any makeup artist I would work with would always be like, you have such great eyebrows, let them grow out. So I let them grow out, and now this amazing trend of soap brows, which whoever came up with that is genius. It's literally a block of soap. Take a spoolie brush, and you really get soap in there. Just brush through your eyebrows. And again, I don't know if I did this right, but I really like the way that it looks.
I don't have the exact one she uses because it doesn't actually mention it in the description or anything like that. She doesn't actually mention which brand it is. I just dropped the spoolie on the floor. So I'm going to use the Iconic London one. I don't know if this is actually inexpensive or not. It's dirty. So I'm just going to wet this and then rub this spoolie that I have and do my boob. Right, she says she doesn't know if she's doing it right. I have never done this before, so I will not be doing it right. Brush the brows up, I guess. So I don't know if that's right, but that's what she did. It feels really weird on my eyebrows, but I think they look quite nice. I don't know. So let's find out what she does next.
I don't really use foundation technically as a skin tint, is what it's called.
Right, so she uses the Glossier Skin Tint. I don't have that. So we're going to use the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Water Tinted Water Cream, which is basically the same thing, right? Like it's a skin tint, it's not an actual thing. So I'm going to, she uses her beauty blender for this. This doesn't necessarily completely match my skin tone because they only have like light, medium, fair. This is fair, by the way. Yeah, this is the fair one, and it's kind of like this shade. Oh, that's awful. Okay, so we're going to ignore the fact that I am looking very red like around here, but that's just because Madison's skin doesn't have any redness, so she didn't need to colour correct. And I'm going to follow it as closely as I can, so hopefully I'll just balance this out in the end. I lost my phone for a second, but I put there. Let's find out what we're doing next.
Okay, so next up is the Lord and Savior of concealers, which is the Nars Creamy Concealer. I've been using these forever, and I feel like I just started getting into makeup a bit.
I do actually have this concealer. I don't, my sister does. So I'm going to borrow it, which I do all the time, don't come for me. So this is the shade Vanilla. I'm going to apply this one under the eyes like she does and copy the way that she applied hers. She uses two different shades. She uses one for her blemishes and one for her under eyes, but I only have this one shade for under the eyes. So I'm just going to do under the eyes for now. So she sort of goes like this. Goes like she must not have dry skin. She must have really hydrated skin to be able to do this. And then she puts it like a lot on her forehead. Wow. Nice.
And then I took a beauty blender and just blend that all in.
Beauty blender. Not an actual beauty blender, because my actual beauty blender is dirty. I poked myself in the eye with the beauty blender. Not any sponge, whatever it is. I'd say we're looking good so far. It's all good so far.
I refer to a lot of things as she. These are he's.
I agree.
Okay, so now that I have the concealer on, which I'm gonna have to accept this guy for what he is, I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, I think they're called glow sticks, contour wands. I use it very sparingly because it a little goes a long way.
Okay, so I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. The only thing I have that's cream contour or liquidy is the Huda Beauty Tantour. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, because like with the Charlotte one, like she said, a little goes a long way. I'm just going to dab this brush in here and do the two little dots that she does. She does like a dot here and a dot here. I need to work quickly because this stuff dries quick. Forehead, I might need. She blends hers out with a beauty blender. I don't know how that's going to work with this. Okay, quite well. Okay.
Cream-based products first. Again, this might be criminal and really wrong to do it this way, but this is the way that works for me, so this is the way that I do it. My favorite product in makeup, period, is blush. This is my favorite blush ever. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Cream Blush. I put a lot of this stuff on.
Okay. Where is it? I actually have this. Well, again, I don't. My sister has this. I buy like cheap makeup, she buys high-end makeup. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury blush. This is in the shade Pinkgasm, which I believe is the one she's using. So I'm just gonna, she uses quite a lot, like, she puts quite a bit on there. And then on the tip of her nose, here, just that. I feel like that TikTok was like, I look like a clown. That's me right now. I didn't actually squeeze any more out than what was already on there, because I don't want my sister to kill me. Because it is hers and it is £30.
So now I'm going to go in with powder. Weird order of operations is about to go down, just warning everybody. This is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm going to just try to make that guy as chilled out as possible, even though it might not be possible. And I also only really powder under my eyes and in like my T-zone.
I also have that powder. It's very well loved, as you can see. This is the shade Fair. I go in and under my eyes, as she says. Okay, let's find out the next step. Okay, I've never looked this cute before in my life at this stage of makeup.
So now I'm moving on to my bronzer, and I'm using the one and only Fenty Beauty, my queen, Rihanna's bronzer.
But it's just, let me speak. She seems to just this in the same area she did the contour. I do not have that bronzer. I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is this bronzer here. So I'm just going to go in super, super lightly because this is very, very pigmented. So I wasn't recording for a second then.
A brush like this, and I just will get in there and I'll just do a tiny, tiny bit on either side.
Okay, I never do this either, so this is going to be fun. Okay, so she did just the sides. I haven't got any products on this brush. Probably not. Okay, so we've done that part. I feel like all I'm saying is let's see what else she does.
Keeping it in the family, we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty blush, which is in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule.
Okay, so I looked online because I don't own that blush. And it's, it seemed to be kind of like a peachy, like a gingery colour, which I don't really have. So the closest thing I have is this BH Cosmetics Floral blush, which has this like orangey and pinky shade. I'm just gonna get a bit of the two mixed together and like just off.
So the next step is my beloved Morphe Madison Beer palette. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade.
Okay, so she's using her palette. I don't have that. I nearly bought it, but I didn't. The Revolution Roxy Ride or Die palette, and she took a really light colour first, all over the lid and like the crease area. She seems to be buffing it in, so I'm going to take the shade Boo. Let's see what else she uses. I don't know what.
So I'm using this shade in my palette, and I'm going to use a little bit of this one as well, and I'm just mixing the two, and I'm going just into the crease of my eyes right here, and I'm using, I keep going back in with this lighter shade.
So now I'm going to take the Soph Revolution Extra Spice palette and take the shade Running Late, mixed with a bit of the cookie dough to make her like look. Only a teeny bit of the Running Late because hers looked a little bit orange toned. Let's see what she's doing next. She did start talking about it on the top of it before I cut her off.
So I use this brush for my inner corner, and that is it. And this is what I do. So I always try to look down or like center.
Okay, so she used a brown shade, which looks a little bit like this shade Lakes here. So she uses an angled brush with the shade she uses in her palette. She uses her angled brush from her Morphe collection. I don't have that, but I do have this Real Techniques angled brush. So I'm going to take the Lakes, and she's literally just doing like an inner corner eyeliner. Do I have a smaller eyeliner brush? I do have a small one.
This is all this brush is for, and then it goes away. And then I have a bit bigger of brush to do with my liner. And I also have not always worn eyeliner, but once I get into a routine, I can't break it. I'm a creature of habit, and I use the exact same shadow color.
I do have a question though. Does she have eyeliner tattooed on her lower lash line? Because her lower lash line looked like it had eyeliner on. So now I feel like I look really crazy. Or maybe she just has a really dark. I feel like all I've done is look at the viewfinder of this video.
The next step is my highlighter, my cream highlighter, which is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand, and I just do like 2 little dots.
Okay, so I don't have that. I'm going to use the Naked Skin Urban Decay Highlighting Fluid, which is this one. This is the shade Luminous. I'm going to... Hers is a lot more gold toned than this, but a lot less gold toned than the one that I just tried on the back of my hand. of the Iconic London Original Iconic Drops. I'm just going to add one little dot in between, just on top of them. Here.
I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's called the Lash Slick by Glossier, and it makes my eyelashes look like eyelash extensions. It just fills them out so much.
She doesn't curl her lashes. Mine are really straight. She doesn't do this, but I'm going to do this. I don't have that mascara either, so I'm using two different ones that like separate and volumize at the same time. So I'm going to go in first with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and see what that does, and then maybe add the Lash Paradise one on after if I feel I need it.
And I use this color right here, which I made sure that I would have something that I could use in my inner corner in this palette. And so I throw this into the inner corner. I don't do it too much, just a little bit, just enough to get by.
So I'm going to use the shade Iconic from this palette. She seems to just put it on the bottom.
This is my favorite lip liner because it matches my lip tone and I can get away with overlining my lips a lot and it doesn't really show.
Okay, so it doesn't actually, in the description it tells you what lip liner it is. And it is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, but it doesn't say which shade it is, and when I looked and was organising this, I couldn't find it, so I'm going to use the shade Pillow Talk to medium, which is the one of the classic shades of this lip liner.
From TikTok, this is the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil.
We're trying to blend it so it's not as harsh. I do not have that lip oil. I don't have any clear lip oils that I could thingy it for. I do have the Revolution Hydra Blom Lip Gloss, which is this. I can't tell if that looks right. Let's find out what else she does.
The last thing that I do, and this is if I'm feeling real fancy, give myself a spray of the same stuff I used at the beginning. A light spray. A light spray.
A light spray. We're going to use this one. That's a light spray for me. This smells so good. Let me remove the mascara I got all over my eye. Okay, so I've just flipped my hair over, kind of like how she has hers. I've done it on this side because I feel if I do it the other way I just look weird, that's not me. It just doesn't have enough volume for that kind of look. I did add black on my lower lash line. Kind of wish I didn't now, but it does look slightly closer to hers with the black because she definitely has something, or just has really dark lower lash, naturally dark lower lash line because it was dark. Yeah. This is the finished look. Wow, orange. Focused. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below of any other video ideas you have. Yeah. This was lots of fun to do. I hope it came out okay because I'm worried about the editing process. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.